let's go over the main characters in Lysistrata. The first is the play's namesake, Lysistrata herself. The play's protagonist is a cool-headed strategist, a strong rhetorician, and an articulate spokesperson, not just for women, but for the Greek populace as a whole. In her complex understanding of both domestic and political issues and her vision of a unified Greece, she parallels the goddess Athena, whose temple she and her army of wives occupy. The name Lysistrata means disbander of armies, which reflects her main goal. Aristophanes offers stereotypical portraits of young women in the play, but he portrays Lysistrata as serious-minded and determined. There are actually 3 ways to pronounce her name: Lysistrata, Lysistrata, and Lysistrata. Next is Meera. Flighty, excuse-making, and often late to meetings, Meera comes off as unreliable, as she's reluctant to give up sex and all too eager to drink wine. Meera also is featured in all the scenes that best illustrate the sex strike in action, ably working her husband Synesius into a passion and then abandoning him, showing a demonstration of Lysistrata's plan in action. Aristophanes' audience may have interpreted Meera's actions as typical of women's treachery, but she also represents women's desire to effect social change using the only tools available to most of them during the time, their bodies. Then, there's Synesius. Meera's husband, Synesius, is costumed with an erect phallus when he comes looking for his wife at the Acropolis and begs her to come home. He reveals his desperation not only for sex, but for a return to normalcy, demonstrating the wisdom of Lysistrata's strategy and how it ends up working. Next, there's the magistrate. The magistrate comes to the Acropolis to get money to buy material for the war. He's characterized as a vitriolic, misogynistic, dirty old man who is no match for Lysistrata's skillful arguments. The chorus of old women is another character. These women are smarter and tougher than the chorus of old men, who consistently berate and threaten them. As longtime attendants to the temple of Aphrodite, they enjoy higher social standing than the decrepit old men. They use urns of water as a defense against the chorus of old men and their torches, and they later begin the reconciliation process that reunites the entire chorus. Finally, there's the chorus of old men. The old men, a group of retired soldiers, are an aggrieved voice of masculinity. They are enraged that women have taken over the treasury that pays their stipends, which they earn by serving on juries. They approach the Acropolis with wood, coals, and torches to smoke the women out, emblematic of fire as a symbol of male power in the Greek tradition. Really, they're a lot more bark than bite.